Brought to you by Steel Rubber Products.
Flying high at 60,000 feet on the very cusp of outer space, he is strapped in and ready to dive bomb the pernicious peddlers of the pornographic politic. So run for cover. It's the Fred Dryer Radio Show. Incoming! And now, here is your host, Fred Dryer.
I'm probably not unlike a lot of you people out there right now who are literally deciding whether or not to get in your car and drive to Washington, D.C. But I'll tell you something, a week after this disaster has happened, the autopsy is not pleasant. The things that we are faced with are not pleasant. I'm like a lot of people. I am shocked and upset at the stupidity of people in this country. But there's so much to discuss, and stupidity plays a huge part here, and that's probably one of the topics of the day. Don't mean to be negative here for this hour, and hopefully we're not, but the reality of the fact is that we've got a different America to talk about today, and we're going to do so with my good friend Michael Horn.
Glad to be with you, sir.
Listen, what have you been doing?
I was in Orange County, behind the orange curtain of Southern California, and just listening to the first press conference today of President Barack Obama. I haven't heard a press conference from this guy in a year. He's a smart man. He did not do any press conferences so people could say, well, what about the economy? What about jobs? Now he's got his press conference. He's back there again. When he was first elected 4 years ago, he was having a press conference twice a week. Now he's doing press conferences again. Very interesting. And he got a little ticked off when asked about Susan Rice, if she'll make a good Secretary of State. And he's feeling his victory. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He's just going to push his stuff right straight forward.
So what we're dealing with here, folks, is an arrogant president who has been reelected by a body of bleeding heart liberals who has decided no matter what this guy did for the first 4 years, and he did everything possible to tell you to kick him out, you decided to vote for him and you put him back into office, and he's as arrogant as he's ever been. You're going to see the next 4 years, but the next 2 years that you've never seen before. You're going to see mandates. You're going to see arrogance like you've never seen before, and you're going to see people just asking this guy, hey, wait a minute, explain yourself. He's going to tell you, go stick it. I'll do what I want to do, and if you don't like it, there's not much you can do. I've been given a mandate to tax people who make $200,000 plus. I'm going to do it. Here's the trick. Here's what you got to keep your eyes out for. Everybody in this country is going to be taxed beyond their like and dislike. They're going to be asked and told and demanded to cough up money for his programs. His programs aren't going to serve the middle class. His programs are going to destroy the middle class. The people that voted for this guy, the jackasses that showed up and pulled the switch on this guy, don't know they cut their own throats. When you start re-electing people that have clearly told you what their intentions are about you and your children and their children's children, and you keep bypass reality to that degree, you deserve everything you're going to get. And believe me, folks, the people who voted for this jackass are going to get a payoff you're not going to believe. Unfortunately, we're strapped to the same log. We'll continue when we get back here.
It's the Fred Dryer Radio Program Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio, ladies and gentlemen. Email Fred Dryer incoming at crni.net. That's incoming at crni.net. Don't forget to check out the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/The Real Fred Dryer. Check it out, facebook.com/The Real Fred Dryer.